My stepmom evicted me after Dad's funeral, not realizing I've been the landlord for years. I buried my dad on a Tuesday. On Wednesday morning, my stepmother, Linda, walked into the kitchen while I was drinking coffee and slapped a piece of paper on the counter. It was a list of cheap motels. She didn't even look me in the eye. She said, "I know this is hard, but I'm listing the house for sale next week to fund my retirement. The girls and I need space to pack, so you need to be out by Friday." I was stunned. This was my childhood home. My mother grew up here. But ever since Linda moved in 10 years ago with her 2 daughters, she treated me like a guest in my own house. My dad, wanting to keep the peace, let her do whatever she wanted. But my dad was gone now. I looked at the motel list, then at her, and said, "We'll talk about this at the lawyer's office tomorrow." The next day, Linda sat at the head of the conference table, acting like she owned the place. She told the lawyer, "Let's make this quick. I'm the widow. I get everything. Just give me the papers to sign so I can sell the house." The lawyer, Mr. Henderson, looked at her over his glasses and pulled out a thick, dusty file. He said, "Mrs. Miller, you seem to be confused. Robert didn't own the house." Linda laughed nervously. "Of course he did. He paid the bills. He paid the upkeep," Henderson corrected. "But when his first wife, Maya's mother, passed away 15 years ago, she placed the estate into an irrevocable trust. Robert was granted a life estate. This meant he had the legal right to live there until his heart stopped. But the moment he died, the life estate expired." The room went dead silent. Henderson slid the deed across the table, not to Linda, but to me. The property transferred to the trust's sole beneficiary on Tuesday morning. "The house belongs to Maya." Linda turned ghost white. She started screaming that she had rights, that she picked out the curtains. I leaned forward and pulled a document from my bag. "You told me I had to be out by Friday. Since I'm the owner, I'm going to be a little nicer than you were. Here is a 30-day notice to vacate. If you and your daughters aren't out by then, I'm calling the sheriff for trespassing. She is currently living in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I'm finally renovating my house exactly how my mother left it.